Hi, I'm Jim Bailey, and this is the Bailey DRD2 series 30-inch slab roller. The 30-inch is a professional machine, excellent for both studio pottery use and the classroom. We're going to roll a slab through this machine in a moment, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to use this machine. Bailey DRD2s are designed to make a slab in one pass. We'll call that one-pass slabbing. In other words, we're going to put canvas down, we're going to put whatever clay is necessary to form the slab we want, and then we're going to run it through. Done. That saves you time. There are machines on the market that are more hobby-oriented. They have aluminum rollers, and it's a part of their instructions that the slab is going to have to go through and back to get to the thickness you want. That's many extra steps, and it's not actually even good for the compression of the clay. The Bailey is a one-shot deal, and you get best compression, and it saves you time. Let's look at some of the features of the Bailey slab roller. So let's start with the wheel. You can see this is a large wheel. It's actually 32 inches in diameter. Why do we have a large wheel? Because it makes the slab process easier. It's less effort for you when you go to form a slab and you turn the wheel. Also, I'm not having to bend over to get it because it's mounted low or it's a smaller diameter. I can keep my back straight and just pull it right on back. Easy slabbing. Inside the machine is a gearbox. That too makes slabbing easier. So the combination of the large wheel and the leverage and the gearbox inside is all what makes the one-pass slab possible. Because you will see in a moment, we're going to take a thick amount of clay and run it right through to 1/4 of an inch, and it's not going to be an effort. Okay, let's have a look at the table. The Bailey slab roller is over to one side. It's not in the dead center. Why is that? Well, the short counter is a feed area. That's where the canvas and the clay go in. The large counter is a work area. We call it the slab side. And on this particular table, you have 49 inches of counter, so you have the opportunity to have a slab that's up to 48 inches long. This table is also mobile. Let's have a look. Over on the slab roller side, down below, you have casters. The casters make the table easy to pick up and roll around. So you have to clean, or you want to position the slab roller to another side of the studio, it makes it easy. The Bailey has one knob, one side of the machine, to either raise or lower the upper roller. Both sides of the roller are adjusted simultaneously. Down below is an inch scale and an indicator. So you just reference that and you're all set to go. So now we're going to take the canvas and get ready to form the slab. I folded the canvas in half, so each length is 48 inches long. I'm going to put the fold right at the roller. Pull back the wheel as I advance the canvas. Make sure that it's over on the other counter. Now I'm going to take the top half of the canvas and flip it over the machine. Now we're ready for the clay. Here's the clay we're going to put through the machine. It's a stoneware, it's been pugged, it's rather stiff. You can see it's not really bending in the middle. And what we're going to do to prep it for the slab roller is to split it down its length. And to do that, we're going to use this tool. This is a really great tool for feeding and prepping clay to go in a slab roller. This has 2 turnbuckles either end, and I can adjust the depth between this edge and the wire. So whether you get your clay as a block in a bag or you have a pug that you're going to split in half, this is going to allow you to get nice uniform blocks to feed through. And when you have a nice uniform block, you'll get a nice uniform slab. And that's what you want. So I'm going to set the depth of this now to be about half the thickness of the pug. And there we are. The pug is 3 1/4 inches in diameter. And so we'll have about 1 5/8. And that's all there is to it. Now, we're going to take this over to the machine and start making a slab. The thickness has been set at 1/4 inch. Here's my pug. I'm going to put it cut side down and the point into the mouth of the rollers. It's centered. Now I'll get another section. This one I'm going to put the cut side up, line it, and then fuse these together. Just pushing right into it and getting a bond there. Good. Now I don't want to stop. I want a nice even roll. Let's pull this out and peel it back. You always peel it back just like this. And voila, there you go. This slab is about 3 foot long and 26, 27 inches wide. You can see how nice the edges are. It didn't spread. It more or less made a straight line either side. This gives you maximum use of the slab because it isn't a big oval with a lot of scrap, so you can get more shapes out of this. One pass from about 1 5/8 to 1/4 inch with dense clay. Impressive. Okay, now that the slab has been rolled, we've peeled back the top side of the canvas. The slab is stuck currently to the bottom canvas. I'll just share with you a technique that I use if I want to transfer a slab onto a wear board without handling the slab directly. We'll use this as the example. Alright, so this is a wear board that's 12 inches wide. What I'm going to do is make a cut and one more about 1 inch away. Remove that strip. Now we'll move the wear board over to this side. And because we don't want the clay slab to be stuck to the wood, we want to encourage shrinkage without binding or sticking. We're going to put some paper down. And then it's a flip. Voila! We're ready to remove the slab and you can continue on with transferring other slabs. But no handling, very clean. Here's a cross section of the slab we formed. And you can see how perfectly uniform it is side to side. There isn't any extra thickness in the middle or thinness at the edge. It's perfectly formed. The Bailey DRD 2 series slab rollers are rugged and reliable, built to last a lifetime. We offer 30-inch, 24-inch, and in the 24-inch there's a gear version and a direct drive. We also offer for all our models a table that's slightly shorter than this one, and that may be beneficial for potters with small studios. Check it out. Bailey rollers are made in New York State and we're proud of it. Thank you.